Good afternoon. This is Brian Christian Jenkins coming to you out of Gran Canaria, Spain. I have an audience with me, so no pressure. I have my two dogs, my favorite fans, and then of course a friend of mine, Tommy Jesse, is not here, but we'll be talking to him later on. So guys, I want to talk about prayer. And before I go any further, I just want to make sure we clear some things up, okay? This will not be anything about religion. This will not be about whose idea of the creation or how we're here is better or worse, right and wrong. And that has nothing to do with what I want to talk about right now. Renita from Georgia, my sister, my big sister, thank you for joining in. It's not about that. So just calm down, right? So when we talk about prayer, right, whatever people pray to or pray, whoever they pray to, I just want to focus on exactly why I believe that they actually have experience more success in life, why they have lived more fulfilled lives, and will generally be happy. Okay. Now, before you start picking it apart and say, well, I know this person, then that's a Christian, this person that does that. Again, we're going to move past all that and focus on the actual action of what prayer is and what prayer is doing, actually how I see it. So when people pray, typically, what are they praying for and what are they focusing on? Just take a moment, think about it. When you hear people pray, or if you've been to church, or if you still go to church, or if you have friends who have prayed, what do people pray for? People typically pray for things that they want, typically pray for the well-being of others. People typically pray for situations that they want to see improved in their lives. And when they're doing that, praying for others, praying for their well-being or the well-being of others, praying to improve their situation, or giving thanks, what are they focusing on? Any guess? Exactly. They are focused on what it is that they want. They're focused on things that are important to them, right? So getting past the idea of whether you agree to who they pray to, let's just be clear on what it is the prayer is doing. You are focusing on your loved ones, your family, your friends. You're focusing on the job. You're focusing on the tranquility that you want in the workplace. You're focusing on that trip that you're taking for a month in Europe, right? We're going to get to Tommy later on. You're focusing on the family, the health of your child. You're focusing on all the things that you want. So where's your attention going? Yes. Your attention is going to all the things that you want. And so if every day you are putting your attention on the things that you want, are you more likely or less likely to achieve and get those things that you're looking for? Well, I believe you're more likely to get those things. Now, I've actually adopted a prayer practice myself in the past, probably the past 3 months. My prayer goes out to the good old universe. It goes out to the energy. It goes out to the connectivity that we have. And it makes sure that I focus on that I want to receive in my life. So, for example, being here in this home, this is something that's part of our dream wall. This is something part of praying for having a home where me and my wife can entertain guests and family. We can raise a child, that we can connect to nature, have everything that we want in life. And here we are, because it's something that we're thinking about, right? So I just want to challenge you to, you don't have to call it prayer, right? If the word prayer triggers something in you, if you are a non-religious person, that's cool, no worries, right? But what I would like to challenge and urge you to do is pick up a practice, whether you want to call it gratitude, whether you want to call it visualization, whether you want to call it empowerment thinking, however you want to phrase that, but pick up the practice that you stop at least once a day. I would actually push you 3 times a day before you step out of bed, before you go to bed, and somewhere in the middle of the day when life gets real and life gets challenging and you feel as if that, you don't know how you're going to figure it out, that's the time you want to put your thoughts into what it is that you want to remember why you're doing what it is that you're doing. So, challenge. Is it accepted? Let me know. If you agree, if you accept the challenge, put accepted. And actually, if you're so willing to do so, share with us some of the things that you are going to put your mind into. What are you going to pray to? What are you going to put your empowerment thoughts into? What are you going to put your intentions into, your visualization? Okay? Because that we think of, that's in the front of our mind, is that which we will see those opportunities. If we stick to everything we don't want, everything that's going bad in our lives, everything that's not going as planned, what do you think we're going to get more of? More of exactly what we don't want. So guys, Just gonna leave you with that little nugget here. So just hang tight. We're gonna get back on here with Tommy Jesse from New York. And so right, this is the challenge. So make sure that you are dreaming it, you're seeing it, you're doing it, and you are being it. So Nita, great to have you here. I think you're still in Italia, coming out from London. I saw Megan come on here as well out of Miami. Great to have you guys here. And we are out of here.